Derinkuyu, Turkey's ancient underground city for thousands. Intro. Imagine a city, vast and complex, capable of housing 20,000 people, their livestock, and their entire way of life. Now, imagine this entire city existing not on the surface, but burrowed deep beneath the earth, a labyrinth of tunnels and chambers stretching for dozens of levels into the darkness. This isn't a scene from a science fiction epic. This is the reality of Derinkuyu, Turkey's astonishing ancient underground city. For centuries it lay hidden, an architectural ghost swallowed by time, until a chance discovery peeled back the veil. Who built this colossal subterranean fortress? Why did they retreat so deep into the earth? And what forgotten secrets does this buried metropolis still hold? Join AdventureHidden as we descend into the astounding depths of Derinkuyu, exploring its incredible engineering, its desperate purpose, and the chilling story of a civilization that literally vanished underground. Chapter 1: The Accidental Discovery. An initial revelation. The remarkable story of Derinkuyu's rediscovery began, quite unassumingly, in 1963. In the small town that shares its name, a local resident in Cappadocia, central Anatolia, Turkey, was undertaking a home renovation project. He was simply trying to knock down a wall in his basement. What he expected was another room, perhaps storage. What he found instead was a hidden passage, a dark, cool tunnel leading into an unknown void. Curiosity prevailing, he ventured inside, only to quickly realize this was no ordinary cellar. This small tunnel was the entrance to a vast, multi-level underground complex, an entire city carved out of the earth. The region of Cappadocia itself is a geological wonderland, characterized by its unique fairy chimney rock formations, which are the result of millions of years of erosion on soft volcanic rock called tuff. This soft, easily workable rock, while stable once excavated, proved to be the ideal medium for ancient civilizations to carve out their subterranean dwellings. The discovery quickly alerted authorities, and soon, archaeologists were on the scene, piecing together the true scale of what lay beneath their feet. What began as a simple home improvement project quickly turned into one of the greatest archaeological revelations of the 20th century. This wasn't just a dwelling, it was an entire hidden world waiting to be explored. Chapter 2: In Engineering. Marvel design and construction. Derinkuyu is not merely a hole in the ground. It is a testament to ancient ingenuity and an astounding feat of engineering. Once fully excavated and explored, its true scale began to emerge. Immense scale. It is currently believed to extend at least 18 levels deep. Some estimates suggest more. Plunging over 85 meters, 280 feet into the earth, it was designed to accommodate an astonishing 20,000 people, along with their livestock, food supplies, and essential resources for long-term refuge. Complex features. The city was a fully self-sufficient ecosystem, meticulously planned. Ventilation shafts, the most crucial element, a network of over 50 ventilation shafts, some extending 55 meters, 180 feet to the surface, ensuring fresh air circulation even in the lowest levels. One main shaft also served as a water supply. Numerous wells provided fresh water, though some levels were designed so that invaders reaching them would be cut off from the water supply. Living quarters, thousands of rooms for living, sleeping, and communal gathering. Stables, vast underground stables, large enough for horses and other animals, showing they brought their entire lives underground. Kitchens, identified by smoke-stained ceilings, indicating cooking took place below ground. Religious areas, churches, chapels, and even a cruciform church on the lowest levels. Production facilities, wineries, oil presses, and areas for producing goods. Storage, designated areas for food, water, and other necessities. Schools. A large barrel-vaulted room on the second floor is believed to have been a missionary school, complete with study rooms. Ingenious security. Derinkuyu was designed as an impregnable fortress. Rolling stone doors. The most iconic feature are the massive, circular stone doors, up to 1.5 meters 5 feet in diameter and weighing up to 1,000 pounds. These doors could only be opened and closed from the inside, effectively sealing off passages and levels against intruders. Trapdoors and choke points. Hidden passages, narrow corridors, and carefully placed trapdoors served as additional layers of defense. Construction methods. All of this was carved out of soft, tough rock using only primitive tools, picks, shovels, and immense manual labor. The precision in creating ventilation systems and ensuring structural integrity without modern engineering tools is mind-boggling. A true testament to ancient human ingenuity. Chapter 3: The Purpose. Why go underground? The sheer effort and scale of Derinkuyu immediately begged the question: why would an entire civilization choose to live so far beneath the Earth's surface? The answer lies in the harsh realities of ancient Anatolian history, a region constantly under threat. Primary theory: protection from invasion. Cappadocia, given its strategic location, was a perpetual highway for invading armies throughout history. Phrygian era, 8th-7th century BC. Some scholars suggest the earliest levels might have been initiated by the Phrygians, who were often subjected to raids. Persian raids. The Achaemenid Persian Empire controlled the area, but conflicts were common. Arab-Byzantine Wars, 7th–11th century AD. This period saw continuous raids by the Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates into Byzantine Anatolia. Derinkuyu offered the perfect refuge for the local population to hide for extended periods, emerging only when the threat passed. The narrow entrances, hidden passages, and massive stone doors were ideal defenses against these raiding parties. Mongol invasions done Seljuk Turks. Later, the region faced threats from Mongol hordes and eventually the Seljuk Turks. Religious persecution, a significant motivation, especially during the Byzantine era, roughly 4th–11th century AD. Early Christians, facing Roman persecution and later the threat of Arab-Islamic incursions, found refuge in these underground cities. The numerous churches and chapels found within Derinkuyu attest to its use by Christian communities. It offered a safe haven where they could practice their faith in secret and escape forced conversions or martyrdom. Climate survival, while not the primary reason, the underground environment offered protection from the harsh Cappadocian winters and scorching summers. However, it was the constant external threats that truly drove the creation of these massive, subterranean sanctuaries. Derinkuyu was not built for comfort or luxury, but out of desperate necessity, a monumental act of collective survival in a dangerous world. Chapter 4. Life in the Depths. What was it like while Derinkuyu offered protection? Living deep underground for extended periods presented immense challenges. What was daily life like for the thousands who sought refuge in its dark, cool chambers? Darkness and dampness. Life would have been illuminated primarily by oil lamps, creating smoky, dim environments. The air, while circulated by vents, would have been cool and damp, a stark contrast to the sunlit world above. Psychological impact. The psychological toll of living underground, cut off from the sun, fresh air, and the vastness of the sky, must have been immense. Fear, claustrophobia, and the constant awareness of an outside threat would have been pervasive. Logistics of survival. Waste management. With thousands of people and animals, waste disposal was a major challenge. Evidence suggests designated areas and methods for managing human and animal waste to prevent disease. Water supply. Access to fresh water was critical. The strategically placed wells were essential, some reaching deep into the water table. Food storage. Huge storage areas, often with large grinding stones, indicate that entire harvests were brought underground. The inhabitants relied on their ability to store enough provisions to last for weeks or months. Social order. Maintaining order and organization among thousands of people in cramped, dark conditions would have required strict rules and strong leadership. Different levels likely served different functions and social strata. Evidence of daily life, despite the harsh conditions. Archaeological findings paint a picture of a functioning society. Grinding stones found in communal kitchens, used for processing grains, pottery fragments, evidence of food preparation and storage. Oil lamps, crucial for illumination throughout the subterranean passages. Life in Derinkuyu was not a choice for comfort, but a harsh reality born of survival. It was a complete, albeit hidden, civilization, where every aspect of existence was meticulously planned to withstand siege and sustain a large population away from the light of day. Chapter 5. Connections and Unanswered Questions. Derinkuyu stands as the largest and deepest known underground city in Cappadocia, but it is far from unique. The region boasts over 200 known underground cities, big and small, many of which are yet to be fully excavated or explored. This raises fascinating questions and reveals deeper connections. The network of cities. One of the most intriguing aspects is the tantalizing possibility of vast, connecting tunnels between these cities. Legend suggests a 9-kilometer, 5.5-mile tunnel once connected Derinkuyu to the nearby underground city of Kaymakli, allowing inhabitants to move between them without ever surfacing. While much of this connection remains unproven or inaccessible, the sheer scale of the network is mind-boggling. Who built the earliest layers? While Byzantine Christians heavily expanded and utilized Derinkuyu, the initial construction of the deepest levels is often attributed to the Phrygians in the 8th century BC. This suggests a continuous history of use and expansion by successive civilizations. What prompted these earliest inhabitants to begin burrowing so deep? Why was it abandoned? Eventually, the need for such massive underground sanctuaries diminished. With the decline of constant invasions and the shifting geopolitical landscape, these cities were no longer necessary. They were slowly abandoned, forgotten, and eventually swallowed by the very earth that had once protected them. How did it remain hidden? It's astonishing that a city of this size could remain virtually unknown for centuries, only to be stumbled upon by accident. This speaks to the effectiveness of their concealment methods and the power of time to reclaim such human endeavors. Ongoing research today. Derinkuyu is a major tourist attraction, allowing visitors to walk through its ancient tunnels. But archaeological research continues, constantly unearthing new passages, new artifacts, and new clues that might help us fully understand the lives of the people who built and lived in this extraordinary hidden world. Outro. Derinkuyu stands as a silent, colossal monument to human ingenuity, resilience, and the desperate instinct for survival. It forces us to reconsider the hidden depths of ancient societies and the extreme measures people took to preserve their lives, their culture, and their faith. From a simple hole in a basement wall, we have uncovered a forgotten world, a testament to an entire civilization that chose the darkness beneath the earth over the dangers of the surface. Derinkuyu remains a profound mystery, a chilling whisper from the past, still holding secrets within its unlit depths. This has been Adventure, and we hope you continue to explore the mysteries that blur the lines of history.